Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway. Today's date is Friday, December 5th, 2014. What we're looking at here is the dollar yen. All right, so again, this is a currency chart in comparison, a dollar versus the yen. And again, you can see the dollar has just been on a tear today off of the yen. It all started with the jobs report that came out stronger than expected. That again insinuates that the Federal Reserve will be raising interest rates, thus strengthening the dollar, and therefore the yen in comparison has fallen while the dollar has shot up. And again, this is the dollar moving up versus the yen. Now, as you see, I mean, it's a great move today. It's very rare you see currencies move with this magnitude, but I think it's more important to look at the larger time frames because that's even more astounding. If we take a look at the dollar yen chart on the daily chart, look at this move here. Okay, and again, I have a little bit of a support there with the 20 MA, but bottom line is look at this chart. The chart going back to mid-October on October 15th, guess what? Was trading at 105. Today we hit 121 and change. That's a 16-point move or about a 15% move on this currency in relation to, again, the dollar in relation to the dollar yen. Now that's astounding. Again, you know, for a small cap, a mid cap, even a large cap occasionally, okay. For a currency, unheard of. Now the question is, where does this top out? All right, where is this going to start to meet significant resistance? And what we're going to do here is we're going to go to even a larger time frame to gauge it. So we go out to the weekly chart, and what we're going to do is even go out further to the monthly chart. And this is where it starts to show itself. Take a look at this pivot high right here. I want to draw a trend line there. Little pivot right there, little pivot right here, and a little pivot right here. So what you're seeing here is that the dollar yen, which has surged 6 candles up, which for proprietary followers of our methodology understand that's significant, but look at this. You maybe have a little bit more upside in the dollar yen, and then it should, in the short term, top out. Amazing stuff, folks. Again, I've traded many years, and in terms of currency moves on major currencies, this is astounding. The move that we've seen recently in the dollar yen. And again, you could see in the past you've had some pretty significant moves here, but again, you had significant bounces along the way. Big fall here, big bounce, and then one more fall. But if you take a look at this low down here on the dollar yen, all right, to this high, that actually eclipses, I think, this move to this move. Let me just take a look at that actually. 101 to 146. Actually, that was a bigger move. That's a pretty big move. 101 to 146 versus. Wait, actually, maybe it wasn't a bigger move. Let me just scan here. All right. If we take this low, 76. No, actually, this is a bigger move. 76 to this is over 50-point move. This is about a 45-point move here. On that currency pair. So in any case, bottom line is amazing price action here, folks. And I think the biggest thing is just the short-term move here. I mean, just the short-term move is astronomical. And watch the count here, time count coming into play. That is something you want to pay attention to. So again, come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. We look at everything. You got to look at currencies, you got to look at commodities, you got to look at stocks, and you got to look at the S&P and the Nasdaq and the Dow and the Russell to get a full view of what is going on out there. And right now, again, my guess is dollar yen is in the process of putting in a top here. You can see maybe it pushes through a couple more of these lines to this upper one, but that really should be the extent of it, and it may not even get up that high. So watch next week. Next week should be a pivot point on the dollar yen. You should see either initially a push up to put in a top and then a reversal or something like that. And again, that is what I'm looking for. Take care, guys. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com.